All I know about is Pejus.
Oh yeah, they said the little reggae dancer-tone.
Dancer-tone?
Dancer.
I'm about to say dancer-tone. Dancer-tone.
Anytime I don't know how to say the word, I'm gonna say the word in the language or the accent, I think.
And that's perfectly fine.
That's
ain't nobody gonna judge you. Well, I'm not anyway.
Well, I'm not. Ain't none of us gonna judge. How many times we done fucked up words and sentences?
All the time.
Sushi.
Yo, I didn't think that was really gonna get us into space that quick, yo. Like, you sure you need another? I got another Jamaican joint I can run if you need that. Or you? You good?
Are they Jamaican? No, I'm good.
No, did you just say are they Jamaican? They're from Jamaica, so technically they would be Jamaican. Yes.
Don't do that. I just was confirming that was
that Patra is Jamaican. Got you. Yeah, that's true. Cause she could have been from
Trinidad.
Trinidad,
Tobago, maybe.
Okay. Yo, shout out to Trinidad and Tobago. Why did for a long time I thought Trinidad and Tobago was like a chip / cheese combination. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me get some Trinidad and Tobago real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tobago do sound good.
Yeah, it sound good as shit. It sound like a nice little snack to eat before you know what I mean?
I want that with a little bit of Tobago on the side.
Yeah, can I get the Trinidad and Tobago for the appetizer?
I want the Tobago with cheese.
Yeah, let me get the girl with the pom pom pants for the meal.
With the pom pom pants.
Yeah, with the pom pom. Why are Jamaican niggas obsessed with the word pom pom? Like,
it means
it means pussy.
Yeah, so they
But we just kind of threw that away and just went with pussy. Like, we just
pom pom.
No, okay.
I don't like the word coochie though.
So if a guy comes to you and be like, "Yo, I like you got your pom pom in the pom pom pants," you be like, "Yo, thank you, appreciate that."
I mean, if I got my pom pom pants.
Wow.
Well, obviously you wouldn't have a sundress on. He'd be like, "Yo, I love to see the pom pom in the pom pom pants."
I'm gonna take that compliment.
That's crazy.
Take that compliment.
If it's a Jamaican accent, then yeah.
Okay, so
a random black nigga can't walk up to you.
Do y'all see the racism in this situation?
You got a nice pom pom. I like that pom pom.
Because you speak straight English now, you offended. You know what I mean? What's up, girl? I love to see them pom pom in the pom pom pants. You be like, man, fuck you, nigga.
Nah, don't talk like that to me. Don't do that.
How dare you call my vagina?
But if a Jamaican dude walk up to you, hey girl, I see your pom pom. I like that pom pom in the pom pom pants. That's some bullshit. That's some straight bullshit. That's some straight up bullshit.
So all right, so the way you want me to do it is you just want to walk up like, "Yo, your pussy looks great in those stretch pants."
No, she's mad.
That won't work. No,
she's mad.
But that's exactly what this guy is saying.
No, he didn't. He said like my pom pom.
Pom pom means vagina. In the pom pom pants, in the pussy pants. Technically,
I prefer him to say pom pom than to
it's just because he's Jamaican.
Just because
he has to say it in the accent. You could be black, and now if you practice your Jamaican accent, you might be able to get away with some shit.
Oh, all right, say less. Say less.
I'm gonna start practicing today.
Say less.
I see how these Jamaican niggas get away with murder out here just because of that.
She would.
Hey, where you from? I'm from Jamaica, man. And by the way, I love the pom pom and your pom pom pants. Yes, God.
Yes, God.
He'd be like, "Oh my God, girl, did you see Ziggy
You sound like a gay Jamaican nigga. This is insane. Let me just get this show started.
I'm about to start practicing.
It's your boy JS Water Supply, VVCRadio.com, Aries Lounge.
Yeah.
Whenever we get a chance to put it out. We just here. Yo, I got DJ Pill in the building.
Yeah, I'm sitting here on the side.
Yeah, we chilling. And then also we have a moguless in the making. You know what I'm saying? Okay. She's got 1,000 things. She just came in and ran down a list of 30 things that she was doing right now.
Okay.
She's opening up a strip club.
Yes, I'll take that.
I mean, she's got a blackmail ring going on. You know what I'm saying? She be holding niggas hostage. She got a hostage ring going on in Africa. You know what I'm saying? She's selling niggas into slavery. Yo, first woman to do that. Kidnapping guys and sending them overseas. You want to know why the light-skinned niggas is going down? She's kidnapping them and sending them overseas to get that bread. So like, yo, we got Stephanie in the building.
What's going on?
Hey, you start with Eastside niggas first, please?
Yes, what's going on, y'all?
Start with Eastside niggas first.
Kidnapping Eastside niggas and send them overseas.
I like Eastside. They have porches and they have.
Whoa! You need to stop with the disrespect because the West Side has trees, porches, and squirrels.
East Side ain't got no. They got both holes.
We actually on the West Side have wildlife. You know what I mean? We have deer. You know what I'm saying? Squirrels and rats and all that type of shit. Like
now,
you know,
the East Side got the same thing where they just females. You know, you
just rats,
turkeys. You know, rats, monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Fish. tigers.
This nigga said fish.
Look at that dog over there. You know what I'm saying?
So much wildlife in this terrain.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the city, man. We got a lot of wildlife in the city.
I'm sorry, females. I didn't have nothing to do with that. Okay, it's just a funny joke. Okay,
it's a very funny joke.
He said they've already been offended.
Right?
Hit you in this comment section.
Get over it. It was a joke. Get over it.
And girl, you saying that what your head did? You're not even going to defend women.
I am defending.
How could you? You know what I mean? And nobody likes the poom poom and the poom poom pants comments, no matter how many accents they have.
Oh, you're a hater.
You cannot represent us. Like, you know, we are not a monolith.
I don't care what nobody says. When any female, when some guy come up to her with some UK British accent and he black or he got some, you know,
hello.
Exactly. She gonna be like, oh shit, wait a minute.
I love that poom poom and the poom poom pants. You go ahead. You know, it has been getting thick down there. Like, yes. What? The fuck is you talking about?
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have the time?
Do you have the time?
So, hell, we got to go overseas so that our accent will be exotic over there. Exactly. So, like, if we go to the UK, then we exotic. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we ain't.
You know what I
mean? What up, bitch?
What's
he
up?
Is so American.
Exotic.
What's up, dummy? How you?
American nigga.
What's up, dummy? You good? That's right. That's right. Let me get a fug, my nigga. Let me get a fug. That's right.
Wow.
But you know what? I'm out of money. You got a slug on you, G? I just need that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, they hate us. They hate us.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's too much. Baltimore. Stop.
It's too much. So like, if you haven't had the opportunity to do so, don't forget to follow us on social media. You know what I'm saying? Aries Lounge on Instagram, Aries Lounge Radio on Facebook, and Aries_Lounge on Twitter. Send us tweets on Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, cancel us on Twitter. That's what we wanted to do. Even though we haven't gotten started yet, you can still cancel us. So
Twitter is crazy.
Also, if you haven't done so, you know what I mean, subscribe to our YouTube channel, VVC Life. That way you can be notified of all the great content that drops once a week. You know what I'm saying, as we drop these podcasts. You know what I mean? So that way you can stay up on people like Steph and all that as we talk trash about them when they're not on the show. It's easy to talk trash because they don't listen to the show. So we can do
to the show.
Mm-hmm. So what was the last show about?
The last show was you had a girl on there.
There's a girl on every episode. No, like we always got women on episodes.
With purple on there.
With purple? Who was wearing purple?
She had her hair straight back and she had lashes.
Who was that? How many girls?
She had lashes. She was sitting in the middle.
She had lashes.
I actually really think she did have on purple.
No, she did not have on.
It's like a light color. It was like a spring color. It was a spring color. On the high, it was a purple on the low.
Okay, so the last one was gray. She had a gray low.
Yeah, so thank you. It was a light color.
Nigga, it was not no light color. It's gray, dark gray.
Gray is light color. Like when I looked at the last one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Jeez. So we'll let you dig yourself out of it later. So anyway, if you haven't done so, the
last one was about a threesome, right? Like something like that. Right?
Did we talk
something
about
like that? Remember. It might have. My phone is not with me, but I think like I don't know.
Okay, like don't worry about it. It's all good. It was all in good fun. So if you haven't done so, cop some merch. Go to arieslounge.com. I know, and cop you some merch right now. We got plenty of the merch. We got the pillows. We got the panties. We got the t-shirts. We got the bags.
We got the pom pom bands.
We got the pom pom bands. You know what I'm saying? We got all types of stuff, man.
Be on the lookout for me. I'm coming out in my best Jamaican accent.
Yeah, for real.
To talk about you and your pom pom bands.
I'm still on my deal. Like if you cop something and send me a DM. If you cop something from the store, I will imitate whatever person you want me to imitate.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? For the show, we up to like 15 sales. So we had 10 last week. We got 5 more this week. So please keep it going, yo. We appreciate all the support. And don't forget, I'm gonna tell y'all again. Make sure y'all send me photos, but don't send me a photo of the product. Put it on.
Put the product
or
on.
If you got the mug, like a couple people sent me the pictures of the mugs. Like, nigga, take a picture with the mug, nigga.
Like with the mug.
Sip with the mug or something. You know what I'm saying? So we know that I appreciate that love. We appreciate you supporting, but we definitely want to show more love. So keep it coming. Keep it popping. Also, if you haven't done so, you can go down to arieslounge.com and check out. Hello. And check out old episodes of, you know what I'm saying, Aries Lounge on the YouTube channel. I've got more of the archive catalog coming. So like what I decided to do is like I started to break up each year into a blog post. So then like all of the episodes from like 07 will go up this weekend, and then all of the episodes for our 14th anniversary. Let me clarify. Thank you so much. Let me put some hand claps on that. So every week I'm gonna be dropping old episodes on our arieslounge.com, so you can go like listen to all the episodes in 07, and then I'll drop all the episodes in 08, and then all the episodes in 09, and all of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go year by year, so that way y'all can go through and hear how wildly wild. Like if y'all think the show now is wild, we are actually a very tamed and mild version of the way we used to be.
Really?
It was I was way more not giving a fuck back then. So like,
you give fucks now.
I give a lots of fucks now.
Gotcha.
Too many fucks, honestly. Sometimes I wish I could go back to it, but then I'm just like, yo, I can't. Like, it's one thing you 25.
Right.
You know what I mean? 26 and you wilding out versus 42. So
gotcha.
It is what it is. So, yo, go to arieslounge.com. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be giving out free subscriptions so y'all can see all the exclusive content and you can enjoy the audio and then just make it a part of your life. Just for those people that just want to enjoy it. Plus some of the old co-hosts and stuff like that, they've been asking me about like episodes that they might have been on. So, you know me posting all that good stuff. So anyway, with that being said, the next thing I want to go into is shout out to everybody from last week's episode. That episode was so crazy. I want to thank everybody that's been pressing play, everybody's been dropping comments, everybody that's been hitting me off my phone. Yes, we were all, well, they were all under the influence. I was sober. You guys were under the influence.
Nope, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep, and you know, they have been.
I don't know what are you talking about.
Okay.
I was sober.
So everybody was sober.
That is the biggest.
Everybody was sober.
That is the biggest lie of all time. So all right, so all of those.
I must have been fucked up if everybody was sober.
I was the only sober person on the show, but yo, we appreciate everybody for being lit with us. So anyway, we moving on.
The fifth.
I wanted to do the 14 years of Aries Lounge in review. And the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, how do I encapsulate 14 years into just one small statement? I don't know how to do that. Like, it's a lot. Like, only thing I can tell you guys is I started out doing the show with my boy Channel Lock, you know what I'm saying, and my guy, the General, you know what I mean? And we just really wanted to do something different. We wanted to, he was a DJ, I was a rapper. I was trying to find a way to like play my own music and, you know, do some dumb shit. And we got on the microphone, we got drunk as fuck off a Bacardi Lime and smoked a whole pack of cigarettes and Newport regulars in a box at the time.
Yeah, Newport regulars.
Okay. And I don't smoke fucks.
Good, you shouldn't. Don't ever do that.
Yeah,
but we had a ball, and I raved and screamed and hollered at how much I didn't like Lauryn Hill and all of the other stuff like that.
Oh my God.
I had a phenomenal night that night, and I kind of went away from that first episode feeling like, I don't know, I feel like that was the first time in my life where I felt like I found something that was genuinely for me. It wasn't pushed on me or like, and I mean, a lot of people really don't know me personally, but like the music was kind of me, but it was more me wanting to help my friends. So I started making beats because I wanted to start helping my friends. I built a studio because I wanted to help my friends. And then like I got good at producing and making music. And then my brother wanted me to sign and help him with his business. And it wasn't all me. Like, cause then it was all of the like, oh, you should be the rapper focus guy. And I was like, And then, so like to do radio, I felt like it was the first time I could just, I felt like I had found my home. I'm like, ooh, this is it. I could sit here. I could talk shit. Because guess what? I like to talk shit.
Right.
You get me drunk, I'll talk shit for hours. So you get, you know what I mean? I didn't even understand that there was a term platform back then. It was just like, yo, we could do something and our friends can listen and they can go to a website. Because this was before smartphones and this is before streaming was a thing. So you had to build a website from scratch.
Right.
And then you had to upload that audio there. But I didn't know. I knew that there were podcasts at the time, but I didn't know what I was doing was podcasting. I just thought it was like I'm recording a show and I'm putting it online so my homeboys can listen to it in Baltimore because I was living in Atlanta. So it was like a great way for me to talk trash and then my homeboys could text me and call me and be like, yo, I heard what you said. Yo, you crazy, yo. You know what I mean? Okay, play this for me next week or this and that and the third. So, you know what I mean? In that journey, you know, I would be lying to saying if I knew what I was doing or that I knew what I wanted. I don't think I really felt like we found a mission or a focus until maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, it started to form for me as I was watching it, like about that time frame too.
Yeah, it takes so much time. Well, I'm saying I was so enjoying it. I think what for me, I have a bad habit of having a great idea and then branching off with 18 other great ideas off of that idea, and I do it too fast. So like, you know, it literally was like I did like 2 episodes and then I was like, we need more shows. And then they was like, what? Like, yo, we gonna do a radio station. It was, I thought we was doing a show. Like, nah, like, cause even if you listen, like, yeah, and I can't wait to post the old ones, cause like if you listen to the ones from 2007, I was saying visionvibeent.com because at the same time I used to release my music under Vision Vibe ENT. So I was like, it was just a show under that. And it took me probably 6 or 7 episodes before I started saying vvcradio.com. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like at that point, it's like, yo, I got to start reaching out to all of my homies and you gonna do a show about this and you gonna do a show and you gonna do a show. And then like, next thing you know, we got like, you know, in 2 or 3 months, I got like 5 shows and I didn't know that I was overwhelming myself. I was just like having a blast, and I looked at it as, yo, I could hang with. This was a great way for me to hang with my friends because everybody was married or doing shit. Right. But this was like we dedicated to getting together for this day to do this show, and then that was the day we get to drink and eat and have fun and chill with each other. You know what I mean? And I didn't know it was therapy for me. Like there's a lot of things I didn't know, but as you go along, you kind of realize, like, dang, you know, for me to stay with it this long.
It's therapeutic.
It's therapeutic. It's something that you need. When I don't do it, I miss it. I'll be like, man, I want, or something happens on television or, you know what I mean? I'm not a social media nigga. Like I wasn't, you know, like I see niggas and they'll be like, first thing they do, jump on their phone. Like that's not my first instinct. My first instinct is, let me put it in my notes. And because I'm gonna come on the pod and I'm gonna talk about it, like because that's the format I want to talk about it. I don't know why I don't. I'm trying to learn how to pick the phone up and go.
Yes, me too.
Because I'll get on there and I'll be like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be looking at my phone going, I don't want to talk to y'all. Like, you know what I mean? But I love that, man. Like, so I want to say it's just so, to me, everybody that has supported, shown love, come on a show, co-hosted, donated, bought a turk, come out to an event. We've done live shows. We've done concerts. I've had celebrities call in. I've had, you know, like so much stuff. And I am so appreciative. It has given my life color that would not have existed beforehand. Like, how fun would my life have been without having a radio show and then subsequent radio station to go with it? So, like, you know, no. Am I rich? No. Am I well off? No. However, I have more stories to tell people than anybody can imagine. Like, I can entertain niggas for hours. There's stories I haven't told Pill. I've known Pill for 10 years. There's so much.
Get some stories.
The color of life. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough alcohol in the world. I'd be to die from liquor poison. But you know what I'm saying? And I
challenge you to that.
Okay.
There she go.
Okay.
All right. That's how it starts. So anyway, you know what I mean? I appreciate everybody for taking the journey with me. And yo, I look forward to the next 5 to 10 years. Like for real. Like I even look at the last 3 years. If you go back on the YouTube channel and you go to 3 years, it was like me, Will, and Pill at a table. And then it was just me and Pill. Well, it gets to a point it was just me and Pill, and then you know what I mean, the stuff in the background changes, and but then you see we switch to the couch. It's like a really dramatic look difference, like with the couch and the microphones and everything. I feel like this is meant to be versus what it was. I feel like we were all building, but I tell people all the time, you don't never try to judge what you create, you know, trying to get to perfection. Like if you're doing something, I tell people like, they be like, I want to do a podcast, then start it. Right. Like start it and let it suck.
Yep.
And then like improve on it as you go along. You know what I mean? Because it's to me, it's so satisfying for me to look back and go, wow, we sucked back then, or wow, you know what I mean? And then look where we've gone to, like how we've evolved, you know what I mean? And I love that. You know what I mean? To look back to actually have content from 14 years ago to say, this was the second episode and this is the third because I lost the first episode. But to listen to that and like hear how stupid I was, man, I was an idiot.
You don't think you retained some of that? I'm just playing.
Oh, some of the idiocracy? Always. Yeah, it's definitely necessary. Like I feel like that
a little bit of growth. I've seen since I've known you for at least 12 years.
It's not 12.
11 years. It's been 11 years at least.
Okay, it's been a while. So like with those type of things, like, but I feel like if you don't grow, I think that's bad. Like if you see somebody and then you see somebody 5, 6, 7 years down the line, they still that same dickhead jerk off person, you be like, wow, that is a problem. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
There needs to be some maturity or growth or something there so that, like, I mean, I just feel like life gives you that opportunity.
Right.
You know, why not take advantage of it? You know what I mean? To humanize yourself, you know what I mean? And to really, and when I use the term humanize yourself, to accept that you have limitations, to acknowledge that you made mistakes.
Right.
You know what I mean? To forgive yourself for those mistakes that you've made. And, you know, you can approach life with intention. You know what I mean? I'm intentionally setting out to do better. Right. To accomplish more, to
be
brave,
purposeful.
Be purposeful. You know what I mean, and to be helpful. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, I probably was a lot more. Well, not probably. I mean, you listen to those early episodes. We were a lot more vulgar. We were a lot more, you know, profane. We were a lot more aggressive. We were a lot more anti everything. You know what I mean. And I'm just like, now, mind you, I still enjoy it. I think it's hilarious for what it is in that time period. You know what I mean? And then some of those great conversations we had. Oh my God, we had some great conversations. You know what I mean? But there's difference now. Like, you know, I feel like there's so much more intention. You know, we got the Dalai Lama pill over there, man. He be dropping jewels on us and shit.
No, not me.
Yeah, buddy.
That be you, man. I don't know.
He does sound pretty intelligent.
I mean,
he be dropping dimes on niggas, man.
Not me.
He be making it happen, bro.
So not me.
Only thing I would say, guys, once again, thank you. And that's the only thing I got to say about 14 years. I'm working on the documentary and we're still working on the book. And well, it's going to be like a yearbook. So like, we're going to drop all of that probably around the same time. So, you know, stay on the journey with us. And that's pretty much it. Damn, that sounds corny and weak as hell. So anyway, let's have some fun. It was way too serious in here. And
and that's okay. Sometimes you need that moment.
But not in the beginning of the show. It should be towards the end.
Oh yeah.
No, because Disney always kill everybody off in the beginning.
That's right.
That's a fact. And then there's the
then they bring them back
triumphant return.
And they bring them back up.
Yeah.
they break you down to bring you up.
That's right.
All right, so let's get back on the way up. All right, so let's talk about entertainment news.
If it's up, it's up, and it's up.
All right.
Up.
Yeah, speaking of up, Prince's estate is set to release a new album in July. So, being that I'm a huge Prince fan, okay, she did that all by herself without prompting. So why? How do you feel about it, Steph?
I mean, they need money, I guess. You know, that's why there's
Prince's people do not need no money. But my question is,
it must be some.
Are you going to press play? Because that's the most important thing. That's the most important question.
Oh, you know, I think people will press play out of curiosity. But I don't, you know, for me, I think that's I think the main thing will be out of curiosity. What records did he have that, you know, they're going to release?
What are these unreleased records?
Right. What are these unreleased records of Prince's? I think more so, but, you know, I don't know. Like, he's like in that category as Michael Jackson.
Right.
So you would press play just to see what the hell they put out, I guess. Yeah. And then, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to the estate. I don't know if I'm going to the concert, but
they're having a concert?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Oh, all right.
No, but yeah, I'm not.
So you trying to tell me if they had the projected, you know, Prince, you know how they did it for the Tupac joint?
No, I'm not going. I'm not going.
Yeah, a hologram Prince.
I ain't going to the
for $59.99 a ticket for the nosebleed. I might do that.
You might do that.
I might do that.
See, because I mean, I think people that are avid Prince fans are definitely going to want whatever he's putting out, whatever they're putting out, whatever the symbol is putting out.
Yeah. So, either that or just, you know, put some of his live concerts on streaming. I mean, that's about it. I mean, other than that, I mean, there's a really, really old live concert that he did that you can get off of Google Play and iTunes. But I will tell anybody that's a Prince fan, if you haven't watched all of his movies, he did more than one. He did more than Purple Rain. A lot of people just know about Purple Rain and don't know nothing about Graffiti Bridge or and the other one is Under the Cherry Moon.
Yes, I do remember that one.
When I bought all three of them, they are all completely different from each other and hilarious. Prince is the funniest nigga. He is such a asshole funny. Like, he my type of nigga for real. Like, he my type of he that smart dude. Smart ass type of, that's the type nigga that you be like, damn, yo, this nigga's like, ooh.
Did they do a hologram of Michael Jackson?
No.
Oh, okay.
So R.I.P. DMX.
Big rest in peace, DMX, man.
Rest in peace in heaven.
Yeah, that hurt. I would have to say.
Yes.
I think the thing that hurt even more was like it's the death is one level, but to see people surrounding the hospital and all of the stuff that they was doing, to me, that's what really started making me like,
damn, this nigga really gone.
And then I watched the whole Instagram like video that Swizz did.
Yeah.
You like,
yeah.
I will not cry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then I started listening to the music, but I love the thing I love about X, yo. Love X, I love you, my nigga. Is that when you play the music, ain't nothing to cry to because this shit is the hardest shit.
It's
so fucking hard.
Like you cannot cry to that shit. Like you be like, all right, I ain't gonna cry.
Hell no, you just scrunch your face up, yo. You roll the windows down like nigga, fuck it. Yeah, man. Like, fuck, you about to pull up on a nigga and knock his ass out and shit. All right, people, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was because I definitely was up and alive and moving and kicking when DMX was coming out, and he was somebody that even for my senior year we was like trying to be Rough Riders. We all thought
you on your bike trying to do wheelies and shit.
I had the little tattoo. We get the little tattoos and stuff like.
Where you put the tattoo in?
No, we had the RR, we had the little tiger prints on the titties and everything. Like I was.
Wait a minute, what? This was like wash off tattoos? Or?
Yeah, the little wash off tattoos. You get the little tiger print. I mean, you want to be Eve one day, you want to be a fucking dragon.
Okay, I got you. I thought you went out there and went hard for real. I was like, okay,
did not get the tiger claws on the titties.
That wasn't for you.
I don't want them bitches to start sinking and being like tiger mauled.
You are funny
as hell. Bitch got her titties mauled.
You are so stupid.
My God.
Get corrective surgery.
That is so. All right, we're gonna move on from that one. All right, Pill, how did you feel about DMX Death? Is there anything you want to say or?
So I was messed up about it. I mean, I took a moment. And I probably did the same thing millions of other people did. And I just went and listened to DMX the entire day. And I was just sitting there and listening to it. I was like, oh my God, I remember this. Oh my God, I remember this. Oh my God, this shit is fire. Like this, like the whole time listening to it.
Yeah.
And then the one thing that really made me upset about the situation was for some reason everybody was killing him off. Like they was killing him off early. Like 24 hours before he died, it was like, oh, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. And then you had to make a corrective statement. The agent had to send out a corrective statement saying, no, y'all, he's still alive. He's good. I mean, he's not good, but he's still alive. Like he's still fighting. And then that part really pissed me off, and that's probably one thing. That's one of those things about social media I really, 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 really hate is that you motherfuckers don't have no like balance or like anything. Like it's just I gotta be the first to post, and that's just what it is.
Well, you gotta understand, being the first to post something like that you make money off of. So like, you know what I mean, when the whole business of the internet is all about being the first to post something and then generating millions of clicks out of it, people going to jump to conclusions all the time because they just want to be the first at something, you know what I'm saying? Or if somebody sees something just in passing, another person's immediate, like this whole generation is so much, I see something, I got to talk about it now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got to post about it. Like,
I got to say something right now.
Yeah. Nobody takes time to like, check and see if it's real. Marinate on it for a while, like you know what I'm saying. Like there was a couple of times where I wanted to say something, but the only thing I did is I went to my little Insta Snap and played the music, was bobbing my head. That's it. I ain't say shit. Like you know what I mean. Well, once again, I ain't. Me and this don't have a relationship. It just don't work. But
I be trying my best. I won't even use the word try. I mean, I attempt to.
She said, "I attempt to." That's it.
I attempt to do social media.
It's some rugged attempts. Okay, I got you.
Rough.
But you got a whole show, so it's like you got to, you know what I mean, stay to the joint. And my thing is, I try to stay to my schedule. You know what I mean? Like, well, this schedule was all fucked up this week because I was supposed to post the episode Monday, but I didn't get to edit. You know what I mean? Because the weekend was so busy. But you know what I mean. And then after I edited it, I fucked it up. So I'm uploading it, and I just so happen my second mind says, "Fool, press play on this motherfucker to make sure it's right." Right. I played that motherfucker. Both the audios was there, and I was like, "Fuck." And it sounds like it's an echo and shit because they pretty much overlap over top of each other. So I was like, oh, damn it, I had to erase that one, re-export it, take the audio out, export it. So I apologize, everybody. I was late this week, you know what I mean? But I also dropped the audio early so y'all could enjoy, so you can't really complain too much. And the audio was lit. So with that being said, rest in peace, DMX. And I made a statement, I don't know when, some years ago, maybe 6 months ago, maybe a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. I don't remember, but I know I talked a lot of shit about X's second album, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, and I take all of that shit back. I listen to Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, front to back, and that shit.
What's your favorite DMX album?
Fresh of My Flesh, Blood.
Damn.
It went from being something I ain't really like that much to like, yeah, I did. I apologize.
What was the
I mean, the first one and the second one are like,
yeah,
it depends on what day of the week. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, you know what I mean?
Lisa and Keisha. What was that?
That was the third album.
Got you.
And then there was X.
I just like the fact that Cisco was just singing to these bitches like he just was yelling in their faces. Like,
you like that?
I liked him just yelling.
You like
in
it
their
when
faces.
Cisco yells at you?
Silver jean jacket. Like I just like the fact that
that's different.
He took it there. Yeah.
And Nokio produced the beat.
For real. That's legit.
That was a Drew Hill production in that motherfucker.
It's a Drew Hill production.
True.
We were fine.
What I really want from a...
you gotta get your bark together.
Yeah, right. I ain't barked in a while. No, that didn't work out at all.
That's not it.
Kanye wants joint custody and no spousal support for Kim.
Why should she get spousal support?
Wait a minute. See? You my nigga, yo. That's why I fuck with you, man. I had chicks in the comments going crazy. Yo, she deserved it. She deserved it. I'm like, yo, she's worth $500 million.
She's worth about the same as him. Like,
no. It's now reported. He's worth $3.6 billion.
Yes, he did his thing.
And she's worth close to $1 billion herself.
And he did his thing. And I give up the fist for the black penis. But at the same time, like for real. But why should she need spousal support? She was made. She paid.
Facts.
Can I get some spousal support? She's paid. She
is
married? Paid.
You was married?
If I need to get married, I need to get married to get spousal. I'm just playing.
Hey, we go to the courthouse tonight.
Tonight. We go tonight.
That's that crazy girl. But Pill, how you feel about it?
What I feel about what? I'm sorry.
Kanye West wants joint custody and no spousal support for Kim.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Oh, he's trying to stay in. Okay, I understand. You don't want to get in trouble. I got you. No, back to DMX. DMX gossip. They said that they're because he doesn't have any money, his estate is doing a fundraising to do his funeral, and they said that Jay-Z and Beyonce bought his masters and returned them to the Simmons family.
He got 17 kids. That's a lot. They need that money. And that's cool. I think that's a good gesture, and that's cool. And it's a lot of kids. It's a 17. It's a 17.
I feel like I wouldn't even remember all of these niggas.
That's why I was asking. Like, it was Lisa, Keisha, Rhonda, and Shonda, Yolanda.
Nice callback. That was a nice callback.
Yeah, it was a good callback.
That was professional as hell.
Yeah,
I fuck with that shit. Well, I just need to say that all of this is bunk. It's not real. The estate has money. They're doing the funeral. No, Jay-Z and Beyonce have not stepped in and bought that because the first thing out of my mouth when I heard that was, well, if they were gonna do that, why didn't they do that when the nigga was alive?
Exactly.
Like, why would you wait till a nigga dead to go and do some shit like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. Like, but the estate said that there's no purchase whatsoever.
Because they're not gonna just. I thought it was kind of cool if they were gonna do that. But if that's the case, I mean, they're gonna just bury DMX with no $18.95 discount special. They gonna get him right.
Yeah, that's right.
Even if the estate didn't have money, you got Swizz, you got the Rough Rider family. Them niggas was gonna make sure that he was sent home. You know what I'm saying? Properly. Like, yo, nigga, I just want y'all to know it's gonna be 1 million motorcycles out of there. It's gonna be 1,000 dogs in that.
It's gonna be 1,000 dogs.
It's gonna be so much leather.
Peter gonna be out there.
There's gonna be so many double R niggas. There's gonna be so many hood niggas, hood chicks, bro.
Oh my god, they're gonna have pit bull puppies for sale, y'all.
Hell yeah.
The pinball puppies for sale. We might have to go to this funeral.
We might have to go. They're gonna cook out.
It's gonna be a lit situation.
It's gonna be a lit situation.
I'm done with y'all.
At the party, okay.
Yeah, the let out gonna be sick.
The let out gonna be leather. Yes.
Speaking of the let out, Jeezy and Jenni Mai are officially married.
Shout out to Jeezy, man. I like it. Shout out to Jeezy. And I saw the pictures. It was a nice wedding. I saw the pictures. The pictures was dope.
That's good for him.
They was fly. They was fresh. You know what I mean,
I would like to only defend Jeezy for a second.
Shit.
No,
only defend Jeezy.
I'm not saying only, but I'm going to defend Jeezy for a minute because a lot of black women in the comments upset that he did not marry a black woman.
Oh, okay.
So what?
Y'all bitches is lame.
Ooh. Oh my god.
The views of
Let's move on, okay? Yeah, right. I'm so sick of y'all motherfuckers. So y'all don't want to act right when you in a relationship. Y'all don't want to cook nothing. You want this nigga to pay for everything in your life. You ain't gonna cook shit. You ain't gonna listen to when a nigga talk. You gonna try to tell a nigga how to have sex. You gonna try to ration out the sex. You gonna try to have the attitude all the time. You don't want to go to therapy. You motherfuckers all got issues like a motherfucker. But you want this nigga that's worth millions of dollars to conform to whatever retarded ass shit that you feel like because your butt is fat that we gotta go along with it. No, nigga. You want to know why? Because there's Asian bitches out here that's willing to do anything a nigga say. Anything. And she said it herself. She said that herself. He didn't have to force her to. No, you see how happy black women.
Oh shit!
You see how happy she was to get on television and podcast and fucking internet and talking about how much she gonna do whatever this nigga say, and she got her own money. Come on, man. Sure.
This must be a clue.
I mean, and I think that is great that Jeezy has gotten that because at the end of the day, it is possible.
Why can't every man get that?
I mean, because every man might not be doing what the fuck Jeezy is doing for her. Like, I don't know what he's doing for her.
What bills, she's doing nigga. For him. I pay the bills.
But if she making her own money, then she doesn't necessarily need him to pay the bills.
Her little $100,000, $200,000
a year
ain't
enough.
It
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Not on these Rolls Royce payments we got over here.
It doesn't matter if you leave today or tomorrow. You take that with you. If I'm still able to sustain, then I don't bring that money into the situation. At the end of the day, I could care fucking less. First of all, I'm happy for him. If he found somebody that loves him till he fucking die, that's a great thing. That's a great thing. That's a great thing to find someone that love you till you fucking die. That's a good thing. And if he didn't find it with a black woman, that's unfortunate for whatever black cultural tribe that's hunting Jeezy down.
Cultural tribe that's hunting Jeezy down.
You know, whatever movement that is behind saying he should be with a black woman.
I don't think it's about Jeezy. I think it's an ongoing conversation that black women feel like black men should only marry black women, and then vice versa. I know there's a bunch of dudes that feel the same way.
I like black penis, yes. So I don't look at white penis. No. I don't. It doesn't amuse me or entertain me or things like that.
But have you had a white penis?
I have seen and have been close and have had interactions
with a white penis.
Yes.
Okay, right.
So you haven't been penetrated, but it was close by and in the area.
I have been around and seams have been broken.
Seams have been broken.
Well, wait a minute.
I don't understand.
And the peculiarness and the physicality of that particular situation was not attractive to me. So therefore, I backed out of that and was able to recoup in the car. So
recoup?
I think.
So how did you recoup in the car? Like how was car recoup work? How do you do that?
Just mentally get myself together.
Oh, okay. I thought you finished yourself off in the car. Like, all right.
No.
Man, she broke the damn vibrator out of the glove compartment, cocked the legs up on the dashboard. I didn't get that nut, but I gotta get this before I start driving.
Get this. No, I mean, I think I've never been, at first I used to be, when I was in college and I would see these college dudes date these white girls and I'd be like, damn, and as I was an attractive black girl and I try to talk to them, they'll talk to me and be like, well, I date you, but I really only want a wife, a white girl. And I've had guys tell me that being from
Were they black guys?
They were black guys being from Kansas and, these D1 schools and these college schools and things like that. And at the end of the day, you have to learn how to navigate through life, not being concerned about what does not concern you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't chase after a guy who's not going to chase after me. And that means also with what his preference may be. I can't change his preference. It's not my job to do so. It's not my authority to, you know what, nigga, I'm a good black woman. I'm going to show you. No. I feel like I'm a good black woman. I'm showing you.
I feel like in this scenario, I hear everything you're saying.
I support him,
I feel like, if you feel like your come up is a white woman,
right?
then you way more of a bitch than these other motherfuckers.
I don't think it's a come up though.
No, I'm talking about the mentality. Some black dudes feel like, yo, if I can get and marry a white woman, then I'm better. I'm coming up in the world. I'm in a whole nother level. That's the reason why he's like, I would never want to date a black girl. It's just like, the fuck you mean, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? But all right, but that's why a lot of black women are in the comments and will get upset because they've probably had that statement, gone through that statement where guys will demean a relationship with a black woman and an uplifted relationship with an exotic woman or a white woman because that means a certain status to certain men. Mm-hmm. And so if I'm, you know, of course, men like Jeezy. I mean, when I met Jeezy, I was at the strip club at Onyx out at Atlanta. You was stripping.
He was throwing money. I was down there to celebrate a friend's birthday. Okay, I would
celebrate friend's birthday.
I don't do no amateur stripping. Okay, like
you could have been a whole professional. We don't know what you do.
I don't know because
girl, you got all the trimmings and the fittings for it.
I know you don't fucking know what's in my car. I mean, like when I met Jeezy, I felt like
you have never worn loose clothes a day in your life, girl. We all know what you built with. You know what I mean?
I have on a t-shirt and sweatpants.
She got the pants on with the
sweatpants on.
She got the black pom pom pants with the pom pom hanging out.
With the pom pom hanging out. But I would like, you know. It's like, like Jeezy was cool, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, but he was
probably your height, maybe a little shorter than you.
He was. So for me, it was kind of like, oh, all right, you know, that's cool. I met him, but I don't know. I'd be happy for him. I don't. Shit. After those experiences in life, I learned how to navigate and move and flow to where I was wanted. You know
I didn't know there was guys out here like that. I had no idea.
Guys that threw money at strippers?
No. Guys that say that'll tell a woman, I specifically want a white woman.
Yes, all time.
I did not know that.
Yeah, most definitely. I knew some dudes, and it's mostly I would call them whitewashed. They were like dudes that grew up in Caucasian. And even though those people may not be outwardly racist, but the way that they treat black people would kind of, you know what I mean? Like some non-verbal kind of sideways treatment. Mm-hmm. Yo, if you trying to be seen as equal in that type of, and you, like you said, you was born and grew up in an environment, you're going to want to try to push away from that as much as possible so you can be looked at as an equal. You know what I'm saying? Because your thought process ain't to go to New York where it's blackity black, because you don't know nothing about that. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying they don't know how to be black, but they don't understand the culture of and the plight of black people in that area. I think there's different plights. Like, black people in LA plight different from a New York nigga plight.
Yeah, it is.
Which is different from an Atlanta nigga plight, which is different from a Florida nigga. It's different from a Baltimore nigga. So, like, it's not all the same fights. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I tell people all the time, in Atlanta, the racism is more subdued. In the North, in Baltimore, it's blatant. Like, if they don't fuck with you in Baltimore, niggas will be like, yo, we don't fuck, yo, get out. Like, we don't want you here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's blatant. It's more out in the open. Like, you can see from the 6 blocks here, there'll be 4 blocks here with all white people.
Right.
And then niggas will be over here. And then the white people gonna go in over there. And, you know what I mean? Like, it's so blatant down there. Whereas in Atlanta, it's not as blatant. It is way more integrated. And they have to keep their racism tucked a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? They'll come out if you push them.
That black money down there, so they gotta keep that racism.
Exactly. They keep that shit tough.
How you doing, sir? How's you doing, sir?
Bro, like, right.
I'm sir now. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely different. So, like, you know what I mean? But the reason why I'm bringing that up is that we all grow up with different mentalities and different ways to approach stuff. Right. So, like, you know, those Tennessee, those middle America dudes, and if you think about it, like, it might be a million people in a city, and there might be 50,000 black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, the majority of people you go to school with is white. And there might be 6 black niggas in there. Y'all ain't gonna huddle together and not talk to the white people. Exactly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then, you know, if you...
And that was me. Like, I grew up in Kansas City, Kansas. I went to...
That's hard.
You know, most of my schools were... my elementary schools were mostly white. My middle schools, I moved around. I finally went to a high school that was diverse, but it was still 30%, 30%. You know what I'm saying? Like, still white, black, and then what those other races are, Asian, Hispanic, you know, Mongolian, Russian, things like that fall in that mix. And,
Russian,
you know,
bitches. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I really only knew one Russian guy, honestly. He was smart as hell. But, like, that's like the mix that you... And I preferred the diversity because, you know, then when you go out into the real world and you go out to college and you still have to converse with these people that are outside of your race, you're not just so oblivious to what their tendencies and cultural tendencies are.
Right.
Because I think that was a benefit for me growing up in Kansas. I know some white cultural tendencies and I'm actually familiar with them, so when I'm with my black friends they be like, what are they doing? I'm like, girl, you good, you know. Because I kind of know their tendencies. They're not trying to be, that's just kind of how they are. So and
I tell people all the time, I call it living in Caucasia. When you are in Caucasia, there's they run their whole game different. You know what I'm saying? It's a very different vibe the way than niggas do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just different. But anyway, shout out to everybody. So we'll just leave it like that. And shout out to Jeezy and Jenni Mai. I hope their marriage lasts forever. Usher makes it hell in strip club with fake cash.
And call me USHERRAYM.
OND.
Let me tell me what you want to do with me. Got a nigga
fake money?
Yo,
that's what I want to do with you.
They said he paid the dancers other money, and the girl got on Instagram because she got on a little thing like, I never said he didn't pay us other money too. Y'all took it and ran with it.
Bitch, you did that for clout.
You said he threw up fake money.
Thank you.
Because I'm going straight 7-Eleven trying to spend an Usher buck. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You gonna try to
cash in?
I'm like, they call me USHER.
Oh my God.
I just wanna take it. Come on.
I'm happy I don't work at that 7-Eleven around the corner from there. Because, it had happened at least 15 times that night. Yo, bro, it's not funny. Get the fuck out, yo. Like, no, I'm not taking Usher bucks.
I would take them and give them right back out to people. Like, here you go. And go spend your Usher bucks wisely.
Usher bucks. Shout out.
Hell to the nah.
Don't use them everywhere.
Shout out to that situation. There's a lot of people really upset about that situation.
But it was great marketing. Great. So for those who don't know, Usher has a residency in Vegas. So the hotel that is hosting his residency, they gave him obviously money and they gave him the promote the bucks.
Right.
And it was just something that they did as a promotion. And congratulations, y'all. Y'all have helped him market his
once again
joint for free, so he ain't got to spend another dollar.
Not another Usher buck.
Those Usher bucks are actually worth some money for real, because they got him all over the world for that's it.
That's all he needed. That's all he wanted.
And honest for real, if you're a real Usher fan, you might be excited.
I really wanted one Usher buck.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Yo, I swear to God, if I was in a club that night, I would have kept a whole bunch of them motherfuckers. And then as this shit blew the fuck up, I'd have been like selling on. I'd have been on.
My weed man and Usher bucks.
Yo.
I'd have been on eBay.
My weed man gonna be mad at me. He gonna get Usher bucks.
No, you stupid.
I got $40.
He be like, $40 and what? They call me USHER.
Then you get shot.
I'm moving on. So Kid Cudi wears dress on SNL for performance and dedicates it to Kurt Cobain.
Gay.
So, I don't know, like, yo, that's gay, yo. I don't know. It's just,
well, we got a whole button for that. Hold on, we got you. I got your back, baby.
Why are you gay? You are gay. Why are you gay?
All right. So, at the end of the day, it's technically not gay to wear a dress.
No,
but for the purpose of the show,
why are you gay?
So anyway, let me tell you exactly why Kid Cudi is gay.
It was a floral. That's why. If it was black, it might have been.
You are gay.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Go ahead. No, okay, finish what you're saying.
It was an A line. If it was an A line, and it had room for his balls to breathe. It was.
You are gay.
Why are you gay?
No. It was you are gay.
You are gay.
That's the one. Keep
She's
going.
She's like gay because she can talk about his balls as much as she wants to. She like balls, so like that's her thing.
The whole look is gay because for him to be into the performance and wearing the dress and holding it with the swing and shit with the.
That's right. You are gay. That's right.
Yeah, I think
you are gay.
That's right.
I wouldn't feel comfortable if he came home after his performance and was like, "Babe."
Well, if he hiked up his dress and was like, "Yo, I'm trying to fuck the shit out of you."
What you won't do is pull up your skirt.
He'd be like, "Yo, pull down them poop on pants and let me get out here."
Is why
you're a whore. No.
You are gay.
That's right.
Ah, damn.
Wow, are you gay? Jesus.
Because I'm like, babe, I need my dress back. Like, the fuck is she
doing?
Oh
my God.
Shit. If it's your dress, that's
my Easter. That was my Easter outfit.
Jesus, you are gay.
So, this was actually, in addition to being a dedication to Kurt Cobain, this is also an announcement of his new sub-clothing line with Off-White. And the dress is a part of that new line of clothes that's coming out.
So you wear the dress that's a part of your clothing line? They didn't have nothing else you could have worn? No t-shirt, no jacket, no nothing?
Wow.
You are gay.
That's right. You are gay. That's
like
right.
You picked that outfit? Like you nigga, you not Kurt Cobain. You picked that outfit?
You are gay.
That would be me, like me. I'm his mother calling him like, sweetie.
You are gay.
No, it'd be the mother will be.
Why are you gay?
Why?
And then,
You are gay.
no, I definitely got you on that one.
Because it's like, I swear at that point, I don't care if it's a hood nigga or not, a corporate nigga or not, you not about to come home and be like, the day they had me wear the dress.
Why are you gay?
I'm not gay.
You are gay.
Because honestly, I feel like it's always a push to demasculate the black male sometimes in the media, and it's
but
always,
they demasculate themselves,
and they do, and it's the opportunity is offered to them, and it's kind of like, why do you take it? Like, you don't have to take it.
You are gay.
It's. I feel
Why
like
are you gay?
I feel like it started with like when Kanye used to wear his like man bags and shit. So it was like no. Yeah, no, I feel like it started around when Kanye was wearing the man bags and stuff. It was like stuff that
Skin
wasn't
tight clothes.
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah. So stuff that wasn't cool to do as men. Celebrities started making it cooler and cooler and cooler. So then it makes
he had his like tight and then loose fit clothing and everything. Kanye never wore. Did he wear a dress? Like
I don't know, and I don't really.
But
care.
the pink, like
Yeah,
Cameron did the pink tee. You know what I'm saying? And
so Cameron came out with all the pink, and
Yeah.
that was a different fluff for everybody. And then Young
Facts.
Thug had that dress on Vogue or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had a hat though with it, so it was an ensemble actually. So that's actually more gay.
You are gay.
You are gay.
You are very gay.
So we're moving on from this gay subject. Shout out to all our gay people. Mustard fires personal shopper for stealing, utilizing his credit card, purchasing over $50,000 in items for herself and not for her boss. Now, she makes $72,000 a year being his personal shopper.
Right.
But she still needed to go and take her credit card and buy Louis Vuitton bags and Birkin bags and all this shit. So he found out, canceled the credit card, and then she starts calling his phone, and because she's like, yo, you're fired. She's like, yo, I'm sorry. Answer the phone. I need to talk to you. He was like, yo, there's no reason for us to have contact. You'll be hearing from our lawyer.
Right.
And then she's like, yo, I'm so sorry. She said, I couldn't help it. I got addicted to the life.
I mean, that shit. I mean, it's the
Bitch.
life.
Bitch.
Hollywood.
First of all, I applaud Mustard because I would have hired one of my family members, female,
One of them goons.
to beat the shit out of this. I don't give a fuck
Hey, she.
what you addicted to. That's 50,000 over.
Yeah, that's a
he said
big buck.
he said after the calculations, it actually is over $100,000.
That's a big buck.
So y'all know DJ Mustard is married, right? So when you scoot on over to Mustard's wife's page, that's where the ratchet shit went, because he carried her in a very professional manner. The only thing he did was really put it on blast and showed the text message of her like apologizing and saying that she was wrong and then giving excuses. And then he was just like, bro, I don't want to hear nothing else from you. He was like, I'm telling y'all out here in the streets, do not hire this woman. You know what I'm saying? And
Right, she got a kleptomaniac.
Yeah, facts. But then the wife was not as professional. Her whole thing is,
shorty.
bitch, answer the phone.
Period, poo.
I'm pulling up. Where you at?
Period, poo.
I'm going to beat her. This is her exact words. I'm going to beat the shit out of you when I see you. We trusted you. We gave you access to our family. We paid you good money.
And that's on that.
And this is what you do to us. I am fucking you
And
up.
that's on that. And as she should, because I'm not the one that's DJ Mustard. I'm your fucking wife. Let me go handle this bitch one-on-one. Put my Vaseline on, take these motherfucking studs out my ears.
One-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Yo, why does every statement have to have a song to go with it? That's crazy.
She the shit.
She definitely killing it right now. All right.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize for that. That's fucking genius in your brain right
That's that tequila.
Yeah, she has been.
Tequila.
She has been indulging. Glad you enjoyed it. Does it taste good?
It actually does. It doesn't. It's not a bad flavor. For
Word. $14.99, baby. $14.99.
I love a budget. I love a budget.
Yeah. He talk all of that shit, but then he gonna get that $20 fucking cognac. We ain't gonna get into
delicious.
it.
Oh, I only
ass
drink
up.
Remy Martin.
Oh, look at she bougie ass. All right, so
Pinky up, pinky up.
yeah, right. All right, so Pill, you ready to talk about the Invincible series?
Nope.
Come on,
that cartoon?
broski.
Is that a cartoon?
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
I never got.
Have you watched all the episodes, or did you just see like one or two?
I saw like the one as I was going through my HBO Max, but because I wanted to watch Godzilla versus King Kong, but I saw
Wrong platform.
I know I saw Invincible. Like I saw the little thing. Is it good?
It's fucking phenomenal.
Okay, so I'll put it on. I'll watch it.
I love it.
It's an adult cartoon.
It's definitely, you do not want to watch it with your daughter.
Not with the baby.
It's way more. It's cursing. It's blood. I'm talking. They don't turn the camera away, so there's.
So they cutting people heads off and stuff.
All that shit. Okay. There's all type of shit going on in that motherfucker. Yeah, so you definitely gotta check it out. I was going to try to talk about it the first 5 episodes with Pill, but he said fuck me. Okay, I got you.
Pill, get on your job. Okay.
Yeah, for real. The chance. All right, I'm sorry.
Come on.
All right.
Charge up, Red Bull up.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna jump about entertainment, and then we're gonna do happy Aries birthday shout outs. So like new people are jumping into the Aries vibes that I didn't know existed, but shout out to them. So Summer Walker is an Aries. She just celebrated her birthday 2 days ago.
Shout out to Summer.
So obviously Quavo is an Aries, the leader and the mastermind behind one of the hottest hip hop groups of all time. Let's go. Brandon Scott, our mayor of Baltimore City, is an Aries. Yeah, definitely.
People dying.
Juvenile just celebrated his birthday over the weekend, so shout out to Juve. Jasmine Sutherland is celebrating her birthday this weekend. Today, which is April the 14th, is Lord Scoota's birthday.
Shout out to
Lord Scooter.
Why are you gay?
Oh, sorry, buddy. No, didn't mean to do that to you, my guy.
Wow.
Hell yeah. So the next thing today is also the Bratt's birthday.
Hey, it's the Bratt
That's right.
So if you got any other birthdays, hit us in the comment section. I will shout you out next week on the show. This is Aries season.
My birthday in November, yo.
Yes, sir. Shout out to DJ Pill in November, but right now it's Aries season.
Scorpio season.
Shout out you out in July. So what are you?
I'm a Cancer. Y'all know what it is.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's my mascot.
Scorpio season. Let's go.
So right now we doing 10 questions with Stephanie, and then we gonna move into the 10 things.
That's right.
Let's give her some hand claps. Yo, Stephanie's in the building.
Hey, I'm in the building.
So what do you do? First question, Stephanie. What the hell do you do in this game? I mean, I know what you do, but I'm saying you gotta tell people.
I am a host and a author.
Oh, for real? So you host that Red Lobster?
I host my own YouTube show called Sipping with Steph. And
why haven't we been invited on that show?
Because you will be invited shortly. I hate pop quizzes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I hate pop quizzes.
I hate them.
Nothing pop about this quiz. I sent you this ahead of time. I told you there was going to be questions.
10. I didn't know what 10 questions there were going to be.
Could be
am
anything.
A mother, a teacher, a creative, a poet.
Obviously, she works at the strip club.
I will support strippers if they need with accessories, costumes, hair, makeup.
Just not money.
Just not. I mean, or you need an event to attend to. I do know some people that would like the stripper to come.
I got you.
Yeah, it's an educator. And most importantly, right now, I'm graduating with my master's in fine arts for creative writing.
That's right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's not an easy feat to accomplish.
I was just about to say that
because I've not graduated college. I dropped out. Good times, but it's what it is. Shout out to
you can drop in or drop out if you want.
I know. Yeah. I've been thinking about it, but I gotta take that first step into going back. It's probably not gonna happen.
I don't know. I think for me, what kept me just consistently saying, okay, I think I'm going to finish this, is what I saw afterwards. And that's like what it was for me. Because it was definitely hard getting through 3 years of a graduate program and balancing all those different things. Just with motherhood, balancing that in a full-time job is just difficult in itself. So
yeah, I understand that.
Then trying to add in, like, trying to be creative and do creative stuff, that takes away time too. And then trying to add in, like, trying to be ratchet, like, that take away time too.
Yeah, so just cancel the ratchet.
Because you gotta, excuse you, you have the ratchet is the little piece of ratchet is needed in every person's life so they can really be able to, like, release.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that because if you don't have that little ounce of ratchet, somebody might try you or something like that. You know
no, I'm cool. I don't need to be ratchet at all. I'm good. I'm too old.
I say ratchet like a little drink time, a little smoke time, a little chill time, a little party time, a little turn time, a little I'm out here, we doing our thing.
That's definitely not what my thought process was.
Yeah, my bad.
You got to blend that time. I don't like people who are all work, no play.
Oh, I do that.
That's right.
Sit right there in that chair. Get my drink on.
Yeah, I like people who are work play.
as it should be. Reward yourself.
Wow, interesting. Work play. So anyway, the next question is, what is the newest project that you're working on right now?
I am finishing up I've already finished the manuscript, but I'm finishing up my poetry book. That will be my first self-published work that I'll be introducing, and along with that comes the audio book from that, which it will include musical selections along with the recordings of my poetry that go along with that book.
Are you
It's called Big Purse.
Singing and rapping?
It's called Big Purse. I have been known to hum a tune along with this poetry. So
the audio book comes with Negro spirituals.
It does come with the
Wade in the water.
Back when I was a young girl in 1995.
Hello, darling. I am the cage bird.
Oh my God.
Then let the cage bird sing.
Yes.
I want to be the hip hop Maya Angelou for sure.
You know that was an
sound good, Bill, over there. You got a Bill.
Wow.
No. I was just providing the background vocals to the.
You
to the
sound
audio
good. I might have to book you.
No, don't do that. That's a bad idea.
Hey man, I'm his manager. Like, hit my phone. You know what I'm saying? We'll negotiate numbers, man. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. We gets out here and gets to this money.
Damn, I'm getting pimped into an audio book. That's crazy.
Hey, nigga, you get a check for humming. Shut the fuck up and get that money, nigga. Hum your ass off.
Get the money, nigga.
Hell yeah, nigga. The fuck wrong?
That's right. Yeah. Hit my management. You know
Shit. Get this motherfucking humming. This humming bag, yo.
So yeah, I actually have a question.
What?
You from Kansas City, so I'm interested.
Go Chiefs.
Favorite food?
I love barbecue.
Barbecue, yeah, I love barbecue too. That's what I thought.
I love barbecue and
I want to push the button.
Push the button.
What color?
She said, what color? I got it.
That's right, barbecue. That's right.
Barbecue.
Yeah, I love barbecue. Like so that means when I get ready to take this trip to Kansas City, you'll be able to tell me where I can
everywhere
go
to go.
The best barbecue in Kansas City. All right, say less.
The place that I go.
Why are we going to Kansas City again?
For barbecue.
Just for barbecue.
Oh,
that would be the reason why I'd be going to Kansas.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah. When you work at an airport, you can do shit like that.
Yeah, I'm going
to take a flight.
That's just like taking a day trip to Buffalo to get some buffalo wings.
Yeah.
Or taking a trip to Chicago to get some pizza and come back home. Yeah, it's lit like that.
And the great thing about that, if you go to Chicago, you ain't even gotta leave the airport. They got them fucking good ass deep dish joints in the airport.
Or you go.
So I need to go to the airport.
Or you take a day trip to California, take Roscoe's and come back.
That's some greedy shit.
Hey, if you can go, because it be so much traffic.
Yeah.
You just gotta hope you can. Oh, it's crazy traffic. Even now, it's getting back to be crazy now because of the COVID shit. So everybody's getting out of the house.
This is joint in Houston called a Turkey Leg Hut. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've seen that too.
What's my joint? Papa Do's. You gotta do Papa Do's in Houston when we go back. Yeah, Papa Do's is fucking dope. All right. Oh, was that the only question you had, or?
Oh yeah, no. Okay. That's it for right now.
Okay, cool. So my next question is, what made you want to get into media? You know what I mean? Like doing the TV show and podcasting and stuff like that.
Like you said, it was therapeutic. It was something that I felt like I just always did. I always was talking, and I met this lady that I've always done poetry, always done theater. Always was a slam poet, so I was very used to being on stage.
That's dope.
Always kind of did in high school. Was on like people's radio shows doing my poetry and things like that, and so it was something that was therapeutic. And after like not writing for so long, and then I think I was telling someone like, you actually gave me one of the first opportunities to express myself in a media platform because you allowed me to write an article for your magazine.
Mm-hmm. And we should just slam dunk job on that joint, man. It was lit. I wish you had kept doing it. You know,
but it came at a time where I was also being back in school, and I was also going through some personal issues relationship wise. So it was kind of like becoming a burden to me, and I had to turn around and be like, oh, I like to write. And I met this woman at a job orientation, and she did the customer service orientation. And I pulled her to the side, this little white lady, and I pulled her to the side, and I was like, how much do you make, like, from doing this? You're just talking for an hour. How much do you make? And she was like, oh, about 6 figures. And I'm like, really? And at that time, I wasn't finished with school, but to me, I told myself at that time right there, this lady right here, she's not even as charismatic as me. I want to make money talking. And so that was the journey. As I would meet up with people, I tried to do something called the Tiny Couch Cipher, where I had all my artistic friends come and freestyle with me, because I was doing creative sessions with artists behind the scenes. I was having artists come to my house, and I was helping them freestyle. I was working on their craft with them, because I'm getting my master's in creative writing. It's what I do, you know. So I was helping them, and from that, it was like, oh, let's record this. That might be fun, so folks can see it, you know. And then from that, it was like, oh, you know what? That feels good to have this conversation, and it feels so fulfilled when people leave me and I leave them. And okay, I should record it. All right. Okay, that's what people do nowadays. Okay. And then it was kind of like that. And then I got the opportunity to, my professor said, you want to do an independent study on, you know, how creative arts impacts the community economically, socially, developing things like that. And I said, yeah, I could probably do a podcast where I sit down with creatives and talk with them. And that would kind of also display how creatives are using their skills to be entrepreneurial. And then in turn, that's my case study for how creative arts affects the economic community. And so that was my independent study. And so that's how Stepping with Steph kind of came along. And that's the reason why I only talk to people who are, in my mind, the creatives, you know, because I want to show that even though you're a photographer, you have made a way to sustain your lifestyle, your family, off of just your craft. Not because you went to work for somebody and now you're typing paperwork for them and maybe you're good at that, but because you actually dug into your passion and flipped it and turned it around. And so that's what the show was based off of.
That's
and
deep.
So yeah, it was, and from that it became therapeutic for me, because all my friends are cool. Wow. And so if you have cool people that you know, and even if they weren't my friend, they were so willing to sit down with me,
right,
that became cool. And that made me feel like I need to keep doing this, because even when I felt like nobody will hit me up, I can't get nobody to interview with me, I still have people go, Steph, I want to talk to you. You always been cool to talk to. And I go, oh, okay. So that made me, you know, continue.
She ain't never invite me. She could have hit my phone. I would have came, but you know how niggas is, you know. That's all good. You ain't gotta go mess with Jay. That's fine.
Me and him, we have a special love relationship.
Yo, niggas always say that when they be trying to back you up off of, man, you know, we special. We been down together since. You know what I'm saying?
We been.
Yeah, we been.
Squad, gang.
Yeah. In between the line, I've been not fucking with you, nigga, but it is what it is.
But I also felt like I wasn't good enough for you just yet. Because, you know.
You guys have got to stop with the boo. Not at all. You should stop with the boo.
No, I'm being serious, because I, you know, with you being someone that believed in me at that time for whatever reason, it was like, damn, I want to come, like, correct. Like, I would want to have another angle when I do you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? I think of stuff so differently. Like, when I reach out to my homies, or, you know me, whatever level they on, I always just be on some. I just be wanting to have a conversation. You know what I mean? I want to kick it, and no matter how polished or unpolished. And I think sometimes that's to my detriment. Sometimes I shouldn't make that call. But I be like wanting to genuinely spend time with niggas and see what's good, or just get people involved. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, it doesn't matter what level it is on. If you need somebody to come in, just to be there to critique or whatever,
I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like,
that's dope.
What's the problem? I mean, that's the thing is, like, as you get older, you have that knowledge and that wisdom. I gotta be able to pass it on to somebody. So like, you know what I mean? I prefer you being able to benefit from it than for you to end up going through the same obstacles I went through. Because that's just crazy. You know what I mean? Why add years onto the journey? Let's cut those years in half.
And I agree with that. I think that's, you know, if you can save me from going into a house that's on fire because you know that it's smoking, then I would put definitely want you to tell me.
Look at that. That's creative writing right there. Y'all hear that? That was deep how she took my shit and flipped it. That's lit. That's super lit. All right. So my next question is, what, you know what I mean? Well, I think you actually already answered that, because I was about to ask you what motivates you to keep moving. Is because, you know, you're doing it for school, but you also have this natural passion for it. You know what I mean? All right. So what was the biggest success you feel like you've made in this particular part of the journey? And what was the biggest setback you ever had? Like,
the biggest setback I had was going in and I had did so much. I had got all this content, and I had gotten like maybe 6 or 7 episodes ahead of myself of what I already had, and that content was lost. And I think for me, like that was one of the biggest setbacks because I was just starting out with Sipping with Steph, and it was kind of like the people that I had got, I can't even get them no more. Like, it's so hard to get on their schedule now, you know what I'm saying? They done left, they done moved out of town, they done did other stuff. And it's like, dang, like, it wasn't the production, it was the time. And I'm learning that the time was the setback. Like, and let's learn how to recoup from that.
Not
and,
even
and look
just
at
that, but learning that you need to have backups.
Backups. I mean, oh
so
my God.
Like,
just
you know what I mean? So it's cool to have them on a hard drive, but split it up on a desktop or get some online shit to where you can back it up online so that, like, that's the biggest thing. If you can get like to like a Dropbox or something like that, which unfortunately with video, those are really, really large files. But if you can find a way to put that somewhere where you know it's not going to become missing, then that's the best thing. So that's a lesson you should definitely keep in the forefront of your mind.
That lesson is learned. Like, it was something that, because it came like, damn, like I was just kind of starting, you know, and I did all that, but okay. And then one of the biggest successes for me was honestly just being able to have the platform that people respected and liked enough to say, sure, we'll come to your house. Like, to me, that was, I feel super accomplished I invite people to my house, you know, where me and my daughter lay our head, and I interview in my home, and to have people still want to come and to participate with me, to me, that is one of the accomplishments for me, because just for me, Stephanie, because I don't let people in my home. Like, so for me to open up my home is an accomplishment for Stephanie, because I keep it very, you know, I keep it very tight-knit. Tight, very, very tight.
I'm with you on that.
So even when I film, most of the time my daughter's not there because you know, I know that people want to do what they want to do, they want to drink, they want to smoke, whatever. I don't try to, you know, restrict them, but I keep it very tight knit, you know. And so that to me was an accomplishment, because I had to learn how to come outside of my shell to be social media, like to be in the media. I'm comfortable with talking, but when I got in front of the camera, it'd be like, I would freeze up a little bit. So I'd be like, okay.
I don't even believe it.
Well, because I'm a little older now, you know, like, and so.
There we go. You ain't old. Whatever. She's 25, y'all. So, I want to add on to that, like, 14 years, I can't even tell you how many episodes we've lost. I can't even tell you. There have been times, and Pill will tell you, we've had the greatest shows ever. It's like some of our greatest shit lost.
Oh my God.
Like, think about it. Like, the VP of DTLR, Sean Season, like, we lost that. He did a 3-hour show. He stayed for 3 hours, drank, had a blast, talked mad shit. It's gone, bro. Like, I've had interviews with phenomenal people gone, like, you know what I mean? But you got to learn to just roll with the punches. Like, it is what it is. Like, shit happens.
And I feel like now, but after going through those interviews, now with those individual people, the bond is different, you know? So when I do hit them up, when I do support their work, when I do certain things, they do repost me. They do re-shout me out. They do, because they know that a piece of that was just my, you know, a piece of that was effort and learning lessons, you know, and having to move past that. And so, yeah, like I love the fact when I interviewed Martina Lynch and she freestyled for me, that felt lit, because, you know, I had got Gucci Rock and I lost that content, but I got Gucci Rock to freestyle for me. That felt lit. I was like, oh, like those are accomplishments for me, because it was like, you gonna freestyle? Because people are very sensitive about their shit.
Yes, so you are right.
So when they actually want to, you know, and they feel comfortable with stuff, that feels like an accomplishment.
Hell yeah, you lit.
I'm like, okay.
Super lit, bro. Okay, so where do you see yourself going as a creative? You know what I mean? Where, if you could, you know, put yourself where you wanted to be 5 or 10 years from now, where you want to be?
I want to be able to host my own late night show, and also have
there with you. I want me a late night show too. I want my couch and all of that.
Yeah,
you know
I want my set too.
I want my Arsenio Hall set up. You know
I do. I want to be able to be publishing other people's books for them, because I'm legit and I'm an expert at it now, because I didn't did this shit for a minute.
Yeah.
But you won't publish my book? Pushing
out my own book has allowed me to see the process from manuscript to InDesign to print to proof to print again.
So you gonna publish my book?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, like that's one of the things I want to do.
You writing a book?
I'm halfway done.
That's hard.
I like that. I think that is definitely one of my
memoirs
ventures. And then starting a creative agency.
A creative agency.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold. Shut the fuck up. So anyway,
that memoir gonna be lit.
The memoirs of JS1.
Not the memoirs of JS1.
The memoirs of JS1.
No,
He'll be on the cover like.
If y'all really popping, if you really down with us, then you know what the name of my book is. I've said it before on the podcast. He just don't remember for shit. But I'll tell you when we get off air.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it. It's not, and that's the last thing I want to do right now is like write a book about my life, because it's like nobody knows me, so why the fuck would a nigga like write a book about that? Nah. And I feel like I'm just not at a point where that's necessary. But I've got some other shit that I'm doing that is like fire. Like you're gonna love it, because every time I mention what I'm working on, niggas be like, "Yo, I want that." Like this shit is funny, it's insightful, it's deep. So anyway, but this ain't about me. It's about you. So late night show, publishing company, continue.
And I hope that all encompasses and goes under one, the Harper House brand and creative.
The Harper House
yes,
brand.
the Harper House brand. I want to
prepared to be sued by Harpo. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Oprah's coming for your ass.
That's my last name, Oprah. I'm sorry, but
she'd be like, "Fuck that. I better find some other shit."
I just like a creative agency where I can help other artists develop themselves if they're looking, for whatever that might be. That's what I would hope to be moving towards as I get older, and then hopefully when I'm in like my 50s and 60s, I can start baking. Like
start baking now.
Like no, I ain't got time for that. I be running back and forth to the bedroom too much. I can't check on that oven right now. Yeah, I need to be able to have time and love.
Running back and forth to the bedroom.
Well, like I go to the living room. I don't stay with that food like you supposed to when you baking. When you baking, it's different. When you cooking, it's a quick little whatever. You put the thing in the oven, you move. But when you baking the cake, you got 30 minutes. I go back. What the hell going on with this cake? You can't just be in there watching your show. I've
never done that ever. I put it in there, and for whatever amount of time it's supposed to be in there, that's how it's going. If it's got to be an hour, it's going to be in there for an hour. I ain't peeking and creeping or nothing.
I just think of being
astute and attentive is the best way to keep from burning.
Making. So I just my late night show and my creative
measurements got to be right and everything. Your measurements wrong. That whole cake.
That's what I'm saying. Up. Like I didn't watch Nailed It hella times. Niggas don't nail it. They don't nail it.
Don't be nailing.
They don't be nailing it.
That's the thing I don't agree with y'all on, is that if you cook all the time, you realize it doesn't have to be exact. But you know what I mean? You gotta learn how to be in that. You gotta be in the field. But it's in the field of shit. Like my grandma was always like, she ain't never had no damn cookbook. She would just be throwing shit in there and
you talking about the difference between cooking and baking.
Bacon is the yeast and the flour
bacon
and the dough
is a whole different monster. Culinary and bacon is a whole
grandma didn't have no cookbook, my nigga.
I hear that.
But I was sitting there and watch her. I used to sit in the kitchen and watch her do shit, man.
But I bet somebody taught her how to do it exactly how she taught it. You know what I'm saying? So it's measurements to it.
Come on, man.
Don't bring his grandmother into this.
Yeah, don't.
I apologize.
Don't disrespect. Don't disrespect mama, yo. She was lit, yo.
Yeah, she lit.
She made dumplings for a nigga, yo. You gotta respect a woman that makes dumplings. You know?
Yeah, that's right. That's
like little empanadas.
Yeah, ooh, empanadas.
Empanada.
Was Granny a little bit Hispanic?
You see how I said that to you? Empanada. If I had said that to you on the street as a Spanish woman, and I told you I like your empanadas, you wouldn't even say nothing about it. You would be like,
I look at you like you was 10 karat crazy. Bitch, what are you talking about?
Bitch, you about to give me an animal?
I like your sweet feelings, nigga.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
Yowzers.
It's nothing like the pum pum and the pum pum vibe.
I like your empanadas.
Okay, so we're gonna move right along at this particular point. We're gonna wrap this thing on up because it's starting to get late. We've been here for a minute, dog, and then it's getting to be about that time. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me put some hand claps on this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, you've made it this far in the show.
We appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all for staying with us. Right. So, the way we end off the regular episode, 10 things. So my question this week is,
10 things have been pretty lit recently.
I appreciate that, sir. I try my best to make it as insightful and as ignorant as possible.
You do a great job,
sir. Thank you. I try my best. I appreciate that. 10 things you expect a friend to do for you because they're your friend.
Got you.
What are 10 things you have expectations on? Like, nigga, you my friend. You're supposed to do this.
If my homegirl goes to some place and they have a sale and she knows we both shop at that spot, she needs to hit me up.
That's right. That's right.
That's that number 10 right there.
Yeah, that's right.
That was number 10.
That's right.
That was number 10. So let me run around the rules real quick before we get to number 9 because she just jumped the whole hatch. But we appreciate you. We appreciate you for being in there.
It was a real good 10.
So we go from 10 to 1.
That's right.
It can be a serious answer or it could be a funny answer. We go one at a time and we each take one. So you just took 10.
I'm sorry.
So no, it's fine. You're fine. And then Pill will take 9. I'll take 8 and then 7. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Until we get down and we get it all out here.
Gotcha.
Let's have fun with it. And let's be educational with it. It ain't all got to be at the same time, but as long as we get something done up in here. But yeah, definitely. If your friend goes out and sees a sale, they are obligated to contact you and tell you, yo, my nigga.
It's a burden.
It is 30% off.
Yes.
And if you got the coupon doubles it up. So you can get the whole 50.
Yeah. Right.
So like, yeah.
You need to come meet me or when we come grab you something or cash app me the
money. Yeah. You want, should I cash app you the bread?
That's right.
And I just scoop it up.
Yes.
Because that's what real niggas
do. Real friends do.
That's right. That's right.
I like that. All right, Pill, number 9.
Hey, number 9, yo, look, so if my homie, just happened to run into a chick, right, that's down for the team. My homeboy is obligated to call me right then and there and say, yo, it's time to go. It's go time. It's go time.
Let's go.
Pull up right now. She got the cognac in her system. You better pull up now.
Damn.
I'm on the way. Tonight.
So your homeboy is obligated to get you involved in the train. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, why not?
If that's how it's supposed to go down?
Yeah,
the train is supposed to go down.
Why not?
This is interesting. I didn't think you was that tight, bro. I didn't think you was the train.
I knew.
Wait a minute. How did you know?
I just could tell by the look.
What do I look like?
Like a train conductor.
Like a train conductor.
Like a train conductor. Yo.
Thomas the engineer.
That's right.
I got a special song for y'all niggas. Oh no, that's
No, that's not it.
No, this is the one right here. Yeah, so all of those niggas, yo.
All aboard.
Shout out, yo. This is Pill getting that phone call. Yeah, buddy.
I know what this phone call is. What's up, my nigga?
Where you at, nigga?
Oh, yeah?
It's about to go down.
I ain't doing no train. I ain't going on no train.
You ain't got no train.
What's all that? Who's all these niggas? Why you call on that?
We're here. We're here for what you thought was going to happen.
You thought it was going to be one dude, like you and your homeboy. You ain't saying.
Me, my homeboy, and my homeboy's homeboy, and my homeboy's homeboy, and his cousin.
Let me call some friends. Let me call up some friends.
Please call some friends. Now it's a downright orgy. Let's go.
Oh my God. Because let me call up some friends. I'm not taking all this dick by myself.
If you talented like that, please take
that
this
nigga was on the
yourself.
hook. He said, I think I can. I think I can. Oh, shit.
If a female is definitely down for a train, she's definitely going to take all that.
She's going to take all of it.
And she'll take all that.
Yeah, she will.
She said, I fuck hoes.
Me, on the other hand, I just want one Uber ride with a driver. Driver and me.
Train.
That's fine.
I take Uber. No trains.
No trains, no Uber. Okay. But you might have to share a ride in this Uber, though.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Uber pool.
Hey, listen, they got the share ride option in the Uber situation. Hey, they got the share ride option. You can pay. It's cheaper if you share a ride.
So that was number 9, Pill.
Yeah. That was
all right. So number 8, y'all really knocked it out of the park. This is ignorant. Damn, what would number 8 be after the train? That's hard to come back from because your homeboy definitely supposed to put you down.
You gotta put you down.
Yeah, if it's some hand me down,
that's your number 8. Your expectations are really high.
Nah, for real.
No, not too.
Hand me down vagina is definitely necessary.
Leftovers.
Yo, if we out and something pop off, you're not allowed to run.
Now, you are obligated to fight with me. You are
obligated to fight with me, or you have to grab me and run.
Yep.
Don't be like run and be like, yo, son, run. No, nigga, like, nah, let's do this. Like, you are obligated. You know what I mean? We gotta get fucked up together.
If I swing and connect, then you gotta swing.
You gotta swing too. Yeah,
you gotta swing.
And
if
you cause like this we're nothing, but like this you make a fist to make a mighty blow.
No, let's say it this way.
Yo, you watch too many movies, yo. This nigga niggas is quoting all type of film lines. Like, I'm done with you.
You know, let's say it this way: if I swing and then there's multiple people trying to jump into this fight, you better be jumping in this fight too.
You have to,
because if you don't jump in this fight, we gotta question this.
We question this friendship because if I swing, sweetheart, like if she push me, if it pops off, you just need to be there.
You need to be there right there.
I don't care if you try and get her off me, if you holding the purses, that's an important job. I don't care what it is. Like,
fuck the purses.
You need to be a friend because it's some friends that you know are gonna come and they're gonna fight, and it's that one friend she not gonna fight.
I got you.
So at least you can do is hold the purses in the jacket, bitch, and keep all our weaves out the way. That's the least you can do. Not my bitch.
That's right.
Not my bitch. That's the least you can do.
When the bitch hit the ground, at least kick her one time.
I did kick her, bitch. Like, that's the least you can do.
So
but them two, they better fight.
That's right.
So all right, number 7. You at number 7. Steph.
Number 7. A friend. I do expect a friend to hold you accountable. I'm gonna be the educational.
I love that. I love that. My God, I love that.
I do expect
bitch, where was you at? We was getting our ass whooped. What the fuck was you doing?
What was you doing?
What was you doing?
What was your antennas? I expect a friend to hold me accountable and to allow me to hold them accountable for situations. Now, I won't necessarily do it in front of everybody else.
That's a whole nother.
Yeah. No, that's embarrassing somebody.
Right,
like, you don't want to embarrass your friend, my nigga.
But definitely being able to being held accountable or hold the other person accountable.
That's a whole nother number. Being able to be held accountable.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother
being
number.
Able to be held accountable.
It's I got to be able to hold you accountable, and the other number has to be. You got to be able to be held accountable because I'm not gonna tell you shit if ain't no point in me telling you shit. If you ain't gonna receive it and take it in, or you think I'm attacking you in some type of way, fuck you, man. I'm not ready to tell you shit. Like, you go down that dark hole by yourself. Fuck are you talking about?
Don't try to make number 6 an easy way out. Don't do that. Give me a real number 6.
That was a good number 6.
That's good, but that was a 7. That was a 7.5. That wasn't a.
Oh, get out of here.
That's a 6.5. Yo, give me a solid number 6. Come on, man. Come on. You know what it is.
That's crazy.
You know what it is.
That was dope right there. That
was pretty.
That was a situation right there. That was a situation.
We're on number 5 because that is 2 different sides.
That's 2 different sides of a situation.
Me as a friend, I've told my friends certain things about them, and it is really up to them to also turn around and be like, you know what, I'm open to listening to what you have to say. Like, it has to be a 2-way street. So you know, if he can backdoor on anything, he can backdoor on that.
I'm gonna tell you a requirement that I have.
Backdoor.
Yo, here we go.
Stop one. Back door.
That's my stop, girl. Gotta go.
I never been sober by the bro. Yo, you got y'all is funny as shit. I was want to say that this is something that if you know me personally, you know that I'm serious about this shit. As long as you my friend, you never starve. Like, whatever I have is yours and yours is mine. So, like, I always make sure niggas eat. You know what I'm saying? And I always, I had a friend go homeless because his sister kicked him out on the street. He ended up staying in my fucking 1-bedroom apartment for 3 fucking years, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had my white homeboy come and sleep on my other 1-bedroom couch, years ago before I even met Pill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a real friend
will not let you starve.
Yeah, they not going to, that to me, that's a responsibility, bro. Even if that's what I'm saying. That's in my family house, yo. Like, my mother may not have seen Stephanie a day in her life, but as soon as she walked through the door, she gonna be like, yo, you hungry? Here, have some food. Yeah. Like, that's just how it is.
And that's hospitable, and that's how I was, just brought up, just being hospitable like that. So I think sometimes some people, what you don't want is people take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, oh yeah, because that's your expectation or standard of friendship. You just want to make sure that you balance it out with people, and you understand, like, yeah, you might be starving, and I, as my friend, I want to be able to help you to an extent and a boundary, because I can't deplete myself. And I've been in situations before where that's my friend, and I want to make sure that they're good, but I find myself feeling very depleted as I'm helping you. So there is a boundary that I had to put up in order to be able to satisfy my charity towards you.
That's right.
Versus giving towards my foundation as well.
That's right.
And you know what? Honestly, I realize that's a good way of recognizing whether somebody really is a friend. Yeah. It's like if you always giving and then they got a party but you never invited. Right. They going out to dinner that you ain't never invited. Right. They all doing what they doing, but they don't never hit you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like then that's when you be like, yeah, that's how I know. That's how I know a lot of niggas don't fuck with me. Cause it's like, damn, I done invited you, I done fed you, I done gave you opportunities, I done opened up doors for you, but then you never ring my phone for nothing. There's never even a nothing. Like you ain't even get a nigga a chicken wing from McDonald's or some McNuggets and shit. You be like, damn, you're like, what the type of shit is that? So you know, I tell people like that's a good way to recognize like if people are inviting you into their life and they're taking care of you, you know they really care about you. If not, then you know what I mean, you know niggas ain't fucking with you. So Steph, give me number 5.
Number 5.
That was 4.
That number 4 because it was number 4 because he did number 5. Because he won't let his friends starve, so y'all know where I'm gonna be.
Be right here.
I'm right here. Number 4, you as my homegirl, as my friend, my homeboy, you love me, say you love me. You are obligated to, if you see that motherfucker in the street doing some shit that you know,
that's right.
That you know, that motherfuckers wouldn't be doing if I was there. If you don't run up on them, hit my motherfucking phone at the time and get evidence, get physical, photographic, videographic, no filter evidence, and be a fucking friend, whether you dude or female. Because at the end of the day, if I'm your friend and I see some foul shit going on with the person that you've been running around here looking foolish for,
because at that point you looking foolish.
Because you looking foolish. You see what I'm saying? If I'm your friend, I'm going to make sure that that's a known situation.
And it's not you looking foolish. We looking foolish because we people. So like we are.
And I've been in situations before where unfortunately, sis, I gotta let you know what's popping. You know, and that's where as my friend, you're obligated to do that.
Oh,
I don't care if you, even as a dude, like I know dudes got bro code, but at some point you're supposed to be like, bro, do you know? Have you know where your kids are? Do you know where your girl is tonight?
No, you gotta do that.
But that's a part of bro code. I mean, I ain't never heard of bro code being don't talk about, like if you see a girl sucking another nigga dick, you gonna be like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing. Yo, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm fucking call,
please tell me.
Yo, your girl is wilding. Yo, niggas may not say sucking, they be like, yo, your girl out here wilding, son,
bro.
Be like,
yo, she out here wilding.
What you mean she wilding? Like I ain't trying to tell you, bro, but I just saying she wilding.
Just know she wilding.
Just know she wilding.
And niggas already know what that mean. They be like, oh, she sucking dick.
Yeah, she sucking dick. And niggas want to play the hardball game and shit. Like you gotta ask me 3 times before I tell you. If you ask me that 3rd time, yo, she out here sucking mad niggas dick, bro, with extra spit and all that extra spit. God damn.
But bro, how you know that? Oh, well, because she did me.
Nigga, I was down the sex club.
She did.
I walked by the little room. She was in there sucking niggas off.
It was me.
It was me, bro. My bad.
It was me. My bad.
She did me, bro. It was filthy, but it was good. And I see why you with her, bro. But you know, niggas.
Let me clarify something. I'm gonna give y'all number 3 out this bitch. Like, if we friends, anything that I'm touching, that's off limits, bro. That's off limits, bro. That's just it. I'm not gonna touch yours. You don't touch mine. Like you can socialize. I mean, like I don't even go as far as like I really don't even like having my niggas girls' phone numbers in my phone. I don't like that. I really don't even like that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Unless niggas like exchange, like it's got to be like an agreement type of thing. And for real, most of the time I still won't hit her phone. I might hit my homeboy and be like, "Yo, tell your girl, blah 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 blah."
Exactly. Go through the proper chain of command.
Go through the proper chain of command. Like,
I don't even like to. When I used to have a landlord, I would like for like a male landlord. I would like for my dude to talk to the male landlord. Like I wouldn't even want to talk to the landlord because my thing is if I keep running to him and complaining to him, which is what kind of occurred at one point in my life, I keep running to him and complaining to him about, oh, I don't have the money this month and we don't have the money this month. It's gonna make you look like you a little weak because all he gonna be doing is hearing my woes and complaints. So the moment he leave out and I'm telling him, hey, you know, he's gone, he goes, so how can I help you? You know what I'm saying? The landlord slide in. So I feel like to some extent, I don't want to talk to the dude. I want you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he had a wife and she was handling the property management, I would do it. You know what I'm saying? I would talk to her because it's boundaries and chains of command. Because like, even with my daughter's father right now, sometimes if I need to speak to him about my daughter, I would reach out to her because me and her are the females. And so if I can't reach him immediately, I said, hey girl, I'm trying to reach him. You know what I'm saying? Could you tap him on the shoulder or do what you do? Yeah. And
pop that dick out your mouth and put him on the phone.
Wow. I know y'all a little busy, but I need you to take that dick out your mouth and give him the phone, please.
This moment that he knew he fucked up.
Y'all funny to me.
Shit, y'all.
Bitch, stay off that blow.
Y'all wilding right now. All right, Pill, you got number 2 on this joint, man.
Hey, yo, so number 2, yo, if I feel like if I'm like fucked up in a bad situation, I'm depressed or whatever the case may be, yo, my homie, yo, it's your responsibility. For one, I need to vent. And I need drugs. I need alcohol. It's your responsibility, to make sure that I'm good, because you know what I'm saying. Because that's the only way this shit gonna come out like that.
It is your response. If I call my homegirl and be like, hey, "Bitch, I need to talk," she be like, "I'm on my way." She better have a blunt, the liquor, all that, and she come in with that gift basket.
Bring all the vices.
Bring all the vices.
It's gonna be a long night when we ready to get fucked up. You know what I mean? That's what's up.
So we not real friends because Pill never calls me with no problems, bro. I be wanting him to talk to me. He don't want to talk to me, bro. Like,
he only want to bring you happy vibes.
You know what I'm saying? Why? I don't care about all that shit.
You don't care about that happy
my
vibes?
Own boy and shit. Like, well, let it out, nigga. I let y'all niggas in on my shit all the time. Let me tell you my shit, yo. I got drama.
I didn't let my homegirls know about certain. Like, I remember when I was first breaking up with my daughter's father, I didn't let my homegirls know for like 4 months. Because and then when they found out, they were so mad. They were like, "You been up there the whole time, all sad, all for this whole time," because I didn't want to hear that.
Right.
Like,
and that sometimes make it worse. You alright, yo? You good? You sure you good?
You right? You sure? You crying right now, ain't you?
Yeah, right. All that dumbass shit. Yeah.
Wow. Like, niggas don't Pill, stop acting like that. We don't do that to you.
No,
we never did that.
No, I do have niggas that do that to me. I do have niggas that do that to me. They know I'm going through something, and especially if I don't want to acknowledge that I'm going through something, they make it painfully obvious. Yo, you good? Yo, you sure you good?
You look horrible. You look horrible.
Yeah, right. You look like shit. Yo, you good?
Shit. Yeah, you looking like
yo, you look like you've been crying. Yo, you alright?
I need you to tell me what's going on so I can help you solve the problem. You know what I'm saying? I need you to, open up, son.
For sure.
No, I got petty people too that'll record me while I'm crying and stuff like that. And I say, hey, yo,
who doing that? Who doing that? Fuck their ass up, bro. I'll fuck niggas up for you, yo.
It's real out there, yo. Like, yo.
All right, when we turn the camera off, you tell me what that is, and I'm gonna fucking they eyeball gonna be swole as a bitch, bro. Yo, let me tell you, Will is a foul nigga, but Will wouldn't even do no shit like that.
Yeah, that's a foul.
He a foul nigga, but he was who the fuck is
trying to exploit you?
Yeah, like I'm gonna talk to this nigga, but look at him crying, y'all, on live and shit. I'm gonna talk to him in a minute, yo, but look at him crying. He's a bitch. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean,
that's fucked up. All right, so who going number 1? Oh, number 1 is you.
Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The number 1 thing that your friends should do.
Interesting. What kind of friend?
I feel like your friend should indulge in all the bullshit that you want to indulge in if it's that type of night. Like, I feel like a friend is obligated to join the adventure.
Okay.
I've been in a lot of times in college where, honestly, a lot of adventures wouldn't even happen if my friends weren't down for the cause.
But you also gotta have that friend that can remember the story, that can bail you out.
Oh yes, you need
or the driver.
Yes, that's the one. That's the 1A too. You need a friend that's gonna be the 1A. That's gonna be the driver, the designated driver, the friend that's responsible. Yeah. I need the mom or dad of the group.
The responsible friend. If you see, damn, I had to play that part too.
I'm not doing all of that shit.
See, I'm actually the mom of the group most of the time. I am.
I can see you being that.
I can get drunk and still commit.
Because you the one talking so much shit about turning up, but you be the one person that ain't turning up.
No, I'm the one that's you can ask my friends. I literally am the one that can turn immediately up
and immediately
be like, oh, what we gotta do? Like, I'm on my immediately like down, like what's happening.
You said what's up?
The bill.
Who did what? Who did what?
Gratuity. Okay, like I'm cool because I guess I could be the mom. I'm making sure we're like all getting in our Ubers. Ladies, get those dicks out your mouth. Let's go.
Wow.
Hey, lady, it's time to go. That dick will be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll
Pull
be
up your pum pum pants.
Pull up your pum pum.
Let's go, ladies. Let's
God
go.
damn it, girl. God damn it, girl. Where your pom pom bands go?
I used to be, what's it called, a house mom.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But
she used to run a brothel, huh?
I didn't know. I didn't know it was a
brothel until what? How long?
Till you said it. I'm sorry.
All this time, I wonder why guys kept coming in and out.
This whole
she
time,
never had no clothes on.
This whole time. But I used to help with some girls in their management.
Really?
And, you know, and that's a part of it as well. You know, making sure that you keep girls focused and you know with the certain things. But it was more so like it wasn't in a like a designated, you know, establishment. It was more so like a
escort service,
a very hood escort service.
Oh shit!
You don't know what bitch you're gonna get, but it was a very hood escort service. But it was money, you know, because they tip you, you know, the and the company tips you, and it was back in the day, and so it was kind of like, you know, you help the girls market themselves and be professional, honestly, because you help them with their clothes and their, you know, get all that together, and then they're also traveling and. Some of these girls are really making a lot of money just like literally just dancing, no physical touch, like not even no physical touch. They just dancing, doing their little tricks, say a little something a little sexy, and then leaving. You know what I'm saying? So you be like, damn, you know. But yeah, I wouldn't say brothel because I don't know if they was fucking. I close my eyes.
You close your eyes, you just didn't hear anything.
And once you close your eyes, you can't hear.
Oh shit!
This is a bunch of bollocks. Ain't nobody trying.
That's what sounds like some nigga would say to a bitch when he cheating. Once you close your eyes, you can't hear.
I did not hear her sucking my dick when I closed my eyes, baby. I'm so sorry.
What a way to close out a top 10 list. I'll tell you that right now. Y'all niggas is wildin'.
That's how you end off the
top 10 list, bro.
Perfect.
That was super hype. Thank you so much, Stephanie. You are the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much. This was so fun. I love hearing myself on the microphone, and I just really appreciate you for allowing me to come through.
Wow, you are hilarious.
I almost started an OnlyFans page. We're doing erotic poetry. I was gonna do erotic poetry to promote my book.
Do that.
And the name of it was called Spit on It, Nikki. So
Spit on It, Nikki.
Spit on It,
yeah.
Nikki.
So I was like, I wonder what kind of audience I would get for people who are interested in erotic poetry.
I'm buying it just because it's poetry.
It's because it's poetry. You think so?
Yeah, that's dope.
I
think that's a dope idea.
I started the page and was like, I backed out of it because I'm like, wait a minute.
I think that's dope.
How would I do like, you know, this erotic poetry? Because I've seen some girls who just clicking on it. So.
Or you can do an erotic Instagram page.
Like
erotic poetry,
but you're not making no money on that shit.
See, I got you. That's number one. I'm not making no money off of it. But number two, it was really more so promotional to push people to purchase my book. You know, The Big Person. So it's kind of like, that's a good idea. How do I do that? But I don't want it to be, I don't want everybody to know I'm nasty.
Oh, well then wear a mask.
We gonna move right along. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
Wear a mask or something.
I don't want nobody to know I'm nasty.
Wear a mask or something. Nobody gotta know it's you. It could be an alias. Or
something. It's my manager.
Hey, I mean, holla at your boyfriend. He can be a manager. The management team right here.
See, that's the problem when you have guys in your life that also try to be your management. You know, it tends to.
That's a bad idea.
It tends to be a bad idea because you know you don't want people to. You know, they come in and like, fuck this nigga, all the baby oil and shit over here.
Oh, shit.
What?
Coconut oil and all this. What the hell he bring all that?
Oh, shit.
It was just about our shit.
Damn, that happens?
All right. Yeah. So when you don't have a professional... well, I guess that sounds like when you have a boyfriend that doesn't understand how the business works.
Insecurity.
So he doesn't understand how photography works. Like, yo, I can't be ashy, honey. Like, they gotta make sure I'm.
But he ain't gotta get up in them lips and crevices like that. That's probably what I'm just saying. Like,
gotta make sure.
I'm just saying, like, you know.
That's why a real photographer would probably hire a woman to apply whatever stuff. Then it wouldn't be him.
I've been dealing with fake photographers. I got some real photographers, some real pervs.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Yeah, girl, I got this baby oil. Let me put it on. You're like, nigga, what the fuck, nigga?
Nah, coconut.
Pull your pum pum out. Pull your pum pum out. Let me oil it up.
Hey man, for all of y'all know what time it is. If you watch the videos, this is the end of the show for you because you know we can't play music on this, on the joint. So we appreciate y'all. Please make sure y'all tune in. Follow Stephanie. Give me your social media.
The only Stephanie Harper on Instagram, Stephanie Harper on Facebook, Sipping with Steph No G on YouTube. I will be on Anchor and all those other platforms soon. Thank you.
Pill, give me a social media.
I guess since I didn't do it that last week, who is _DJ Pillman on Instagram, and if you find me anywhere else, yeah, it's on you. Hit follow, and I might follow back.
Maryland K Search.
Please don't do that.
Yo.
Shit, don't do that.
Yeah, it's your boy JS, the number one THASUPPLIER on all platforms. Show us some love. Don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section. Please follow her. Follow everything she's doing. Make sure you like, comment, and share all of her content. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, we'll check you guys next time. Peace. All right. So for those who are still listening on the audio,
appreciate y'all.
All of my all of the Anchor listeners or whatever people these are.
Anchor fans.
My song for this week that I chose is one of the first songs. Before I do that, before all of this Joe Budden podcast bullshit, before all of the crazy shit he did on television, I
was a huge Joe Budden fan.
Yes, I've been a huge Joe Budden. I've found out I've been a huge Joe Budden fan since probably 2006.
You know you be up in the club.
I did love that song. I love Pump It Up. I love that record.
That
but I never.
But
you know what? I didn't think of him
crashing, things of that nature. It just got to a point where I was like, yo, I need a break. You know what I'm saying? And that break came with starting to, not only, like I said, you're still working, but starting to write songs, you know, like R&B songs, shit like that, you know what I mean? And I mean, it's documented, you know what I mean? We did, me and my buddy Darrell, we did Young Steph's first single. Okay. We did some shit for Jarvis, for We the Best. We actually did it for We the Best and for Khaled. Okay. And sold at the Universal, but
congratulations.
Appreciate
some industry checks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know, them shit still coming. That BMI check, nigga, I don't give a fuck if that shit is $180. It just make you feel like, God damn, like
some industry money,
like, baby. I can't believe I'm getting checks for doing nothing. You know, absolutely nothing. We did My Territory for Mario. It was supposed to actually be his first single on the DNA album, but he ended up going with a Nicki Minaj single, and they had leaked that, and it didn't get the response I don't think they wanted.
That's a fact.
But
Mario has been trying to climb out of that hole for quite some time.
Yeah, man.